Before the sound of World War II reached Southeast Asia, Thailand was already fighting a different kind of war, one that was silent, hidden, and deeply dangerous. It was not fought on foreign battlefields, but within government halls, military barracks, city streets, and the minds of its people. This was a war of power, fear, ambition, and control. While history often remembers Thailand as a nation that avoided colonization and survived global conflict, few speak about the intense internal struggles that nearly tore the country apart before the world plunged into war. This is the story of Thailand's internal conflicts before World War II, a story buried beneath propaganda, censored voices, and forgotten victims. The fall of absolute Mon. For centuries, Thailand, then known as Siam, was ruled by an absolute monarchy. The king held supreme authority, supported by aristocrats and royal elites. But by the early 20th century, the world was changing rapidly. Western ideas of nationalism, constitutional rule, and military modernization began influencing Thai intellectuals, students, and officers, many of whom had studied abroad. In 1932, everything changed. A bloodless but powerful coup ended absolute monarchy and introduced a constitutional system. On paper, it was a peaceful transition. In reality, it was the beginning of deep internal conflict. The new political structure was fragile. Power shifted from the royal court to military officers and civilian elites. But trust was absent. The monarchy still held influence. The military wanted control. Politicians fought for legitimacy. Thailand entered an era of uncertainty, part military coups and political chaos. After 1932, coups became a recurring feature of Thai politics. The military, now aware of its strength, saw itself as the true guardian of the nation. Governments rose and fell rapidly. Political alliances collapsed overnight. Opposition voices were silenced. Fear spread quietly. Military leaders justified their actions as necessary for stability. But behind the scenes, power struggles intensified. Generals turned against generals. Civilians became pawns in a dangerous game. Each coup weakened democratic institutions further and strengthened authoritarian control. The idea of unity was preached, but division grew deeper. Part the rise of nationalism and propaganda. As internal instability increased, Thai leaders turned to nationalism as a weapon. The government promoted a powerful narrative: one nation, one identity, one voice. Nationalist propaganda filled newspapers, radios, and schools. Citizens were told that unity was essential and that criticism was betrayal. Thailand's name itself was changed, from Siam to Thailand, to emphasize ethnic and national identity. But this aggressive nationalism came at a cost. Minorities were marginalized. Political dissent became dangerous. Fear replaced dialogue. Anyone who questioned authority risked arrest, or worse, part suppression and secret arrests. Behind closed doors, repression intensified. Political opponents, intellectuals, journalists, and suspected dissidents were monitored closely. Secret police operated in silence. Arrests were often sudden and unexplained. Some people disappeared. Others were imprisoned without trial. Fear became a daily reality. Military courts replaced civilian justice. Trials were swift and unforgiving. The message was clear: obedience meant survival. Thailand's internal conflict was no longer just political. It was psychological. Part 5. Student movements and civil unrest. Despite repression, resistance existed. Students, workers, and reformists began questioning military dominance. Underground discussions spread. Small protests erupted in cities. But the state responded harshly. Demonstrations were crushed. Leaders were arrested. Voices were silenced. The streets of Bangkok became tense spaces where soldiers and civilians faced each other with suspicion. The nation was divided, yet no one spoke openly. Part 6. Ideological war, tradition versus modern power. Thailand faced a deeper conflict, one of ideology. Traditional royal values clashed with modern military nationalism. The monarchy symbolized history and continuity. The military symbolized power and control. Caught between them was the population. This ideological war shaped Thailand's identity. Loyalty was demanded, but clarity was absent. Who truly ruled the nation? Who decided its future? No one had a clear answer. Part 7. Fear in everyday life. By the late 1930s, fear had become normal. Soldiers patrolled streets. Neighbors avoided political talk. Families warned children to stay silent. The war had not begun, but the nation felt under siege. This internal tension weakened trust and strengthened authoritarianism. Thailand was stable on the surface, but fragile underneath. Part 8. A nation on the brink. As global tensions escalated and World War II loomed, Thailand stood at a crossroads. Internally divided, politically unstable, controlled by fear. These internal conflicts shaped Thailand's choices when Japan arrived at its borders. The decisions made during World War II cannot be understood without understanding this internal struggle. Thailand did not enter the war as a united nation. It entered as a nation already wounded. Conclusion: the silent war that shaped history. Thailand's internal conflicts before World War II remain one of the least discussed chapters of its history. There were no massive battles, no foreign invaders, no official declarations of war. Yet the damage was profound. Power struggles, suppression, fear, lost freedoms. This silent war shaped Thailand's political culture for decades to come. History remembers wars fought with weapons, but often forgets wars fought in shadows. This was Thailand's hidden war before World War II, and its echoes are still felt today.